Now, from Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 News at 6.
Coming up tonight, Memorial Day movement, how expensive it will be for you to hit the road this holiday weekend. Also tonight, cooking up savings, how one local blogger is strategizing her spending as grilling season approaches. And heads or tails, that's what determined a political race in one Nebraska county. We're going to let you know how it turned out. But first, let's get a check of your first forecast on this Friday night. Our eyes are on the skies as Nebraska baseball is set to take the field in Omaha. And Husker softball is underway right now. Bowlin Stadium saw some dark clouds before the game and a few sprinkles. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Rod Fowler. Memorial Day weekend is just about here, and it's looking like a fantastic weekend weather-wise for the most part. Let's take a live look outside right now. Plenty of clouds in some areas. The sun, as you can see, like up there at 48th and Cornhusker, the sun's trying to peek out. And let's see how the rest of the night into the holiday weekend is looking. Meteorologist Dominic Ferraro is in for Rusty. How's it look right now, Ro? Dom?
Hey, right, yeah, we've been keeping track of a chance for a few showers and thunderstorms, and I wanted to show you here, this is why we always stress to be severe weather aware, especially this time of year. Things quiet for the moment, but you know, and then as we got here into the evening, we have an observed tornado warning on the eastern edge of the state here. This is for Cass County, far eastern Cass County, just to the north and east there of Murray, until 6:30 p.m. tonight. And at 5:44 p.m., 1 mile east of Murray, a trained spotter reported a tornado, a brief touchdown, again, just to the east of Murray. I wanted to pull up your velocity radar here real quick, and we do have a little area of rotation right along I-29 now into portions of western Iowa there. This will continue to move off towards the north and east. So again, this is why we stress have that severe weather plan in place, because while it was a fairly quiet afternoon, now we have you know, a brief tornado we're dealing with here in eastern Nebraska. But quiet for the moment in the capital city. A few passing clouds. In fact, we can probably see the parts of this storm here on your ABC seamless camera as we look off there to the east. Temperatures right now into the mid-70s still in Lincoln, continuing to warm up as we get a little more sunshine for your evening. A bit breezy this evening too if you are heading out to any various events. I know we got graduations, the baseball game, softball game. Keep an eye on the winds. Those do die down as we head towards the overnight hours. 70s then in the forecast for Saturday. Sunday, chance for a few storms as we go through the afternoon. Not everyone's going to see storms there, and continuing to warm up then as we head into Memorial Day on Monday. Lots of sunshine there. So it looks to be a good day to get outside with the day off on Monday. So we'll have some more details on the forecast in a few minutes.
Thank you so much, Dominic. Right now, a lot of people are gearing up to hit the road for Memorial Day weekend travel, but many people are wondering, is it worth the money to go on a road trip? Channel 8's Mackenzie Johnson joins us here in the studio to break down how much damage filling up over the weekend is going to do to your wallet. Mackenzie?
Well, if you're in the Lincoln area, it's probably going to cost more than $40 for a tank of gas. This gas station on 16th Street in Old Cheney is now up to $4.39 for a gallon. And experts expect the cost to rise even more by the time you're likely coming back into town. Take a look here. I took this video from the gas station right next door to our station back on March 3rd, right as the prices were starting to creep up, and drivers had already picked up on the difference. That was just about a month and a half ago, and it was below $3 a gallon. But now, our citizen journalists are sending us videos from across the capital city showing a staggering jump. The prices have gone up by $1.40 since March. And for some people, it's simply not worth it to go on a trip for the holiday.
Gas prices are keeping me off the road this Memorial Day. Not only am I just staying closer to home in town, but not going anywhere for Memorial Day weekend, and also really starting to think about the summer ahead and do I want to pay higher prices driving somewhere all summer.
Send us a video to our Now Local News app to let us know whether or not you're paying attention to the gas prices over this weekend. I also made a chart here to show what the weekly average gas prices are like. You can see it's been a steady climb for the past couple of months. And also, of course, Gas Buddy says many Americans are rethinking their travel plans because of the prices. However, millions of people are expected to be on the roads over the weekend. Later tonight, we'll take a look at how high experts believe the cost will reach by Labor Day. Now, for many people, of course, the bad news is once you finally get off the road and fire up the grill, things don't look like they're getting any cheaper there, huh, Danielle?
Mackenzie, no, they're not. I mean, we've all seen grocery prices soar within the last few months, and we've all reported on it here at Channel 8. But with Memorial Day fast approaching, one mommy influencer is sharing how she's getting smarter with sales so the cookout doesn't have to be canceled.
Emily Cordy is the mom of 3 girls, all under the age of 3. She embraces her family gatherings, but prices are taking a bite out of her budget, so she is strategizing.
You know, the rising grocery prices are, I think, an issue for so many people right now.
According to the Economic Research Service at the U.S. Department of Agriculture, food prices are up 3.8% since last year. In the last month alone, food from supermarkets have risen 0.7%.
What we usually do to try to combat that is shop in bulk. So another way is we look at the grocery prices and what's on sale, and we kind of plan our meals around that. So if I see that there's a Memorial Day sale at a certain grocery store, that's for sure where we're shopping to get all of our proteins and sides, because it makes things so much cheaper overall.
She tells Channel 8 her go-to is Target because you get $10 back for every $50 spent, an amount easy to get to around the holidays. She's also a fan of Hy-Vee stores, where she sees the most sales, making the most of coupons she finds or simply following the signs on display. As for her favorite store, whichever one has the best prices, so she can stock up on pantry and freezer items. A smart idea, since Consumer Reports forecast more food price increases to come, even after the holiday sales wrap up.
I think don't focus on having some extravagant, expensive meal. I think it's more about bringing your family together and just finding options that are cheaper so that you can get everyone together. Especially on Memorial Day, it's more of just a family day for us. So we usually hang out in the backyard. We're doing bubbles. We're playing hopscotch. We're doing chalk, all the things just for family time. It's not expensive.
Emily also says for those who aren't as good at planning as she is, these are your best friend. Now, I picked these up from the stores I visited today, but oftentimes they come in the mail too, and all it takes is just a minute to scan through them and figure out which brands are on sale, which ones aren't, and it'll end up saving you a couple of extra dollars.
Yeah, that's right. And now, if you are a Memorial Day shopper, Consumer Reports are showing these items are some of the best to get on a deal right now. Outdoor essentials like grills, mowers, sunscreen, power tools. They're definitely things you're not going to want to wait until the next holiday to find a deal on.
Thanks, Mackenzie. Let's get back to you, Rod.
All right, thank you both very much. New tonight, we speak with the daughter of Corky Ford following his death last week. Corky was a Lincoln legend. He was known local for his athletics, holding the high school jump record there at Lincoln High. He was also very well known around the world for some of his work in film. He was in movies like Platoon and Born on the 4th of July with Tom Cruise. His daughter, Sheena Ford, came here to the station today and spoke about his time in Lincoln and when he left for Hollywood. She said he did such a convincing acting job in his death scene in Platoon that most of the family had to look away when they were watching it. She also talked about what kind of legacy he would want to leave behind.
He did a lot of community outreach work with Loan Center and the Playhouse, and I think that he would like people that to continue with other youth.
Corky Ford died a week ago today after his battle with cancer. Stay with us. We have more headed your way after the break, including high stakes. A McCook County Commissioner election ended in a tie, while the candidates decided to settle it with a coin flip. Call it in the air, folks. We'll be right back. County Commissioner race comes down to a coin flip. The Red Willow County District 3 race remained tied even after a recount, and with no winner determined, Charles Fritsch and Michael Pochop mutually agreed on leaving the seat up to fate. A district judge conducting the coin toss inside a district courtroom. In the event of a tie in Nebraska, the tied candidates can agree on a coin toss. They can also maybe pick drawing names or cards or other random methods supervised by election officials. Let's see how this one turned out for these two.
So wait, when I flip it, you call it in the air and then we'll go there. All right, ready?
Will do. Heads.
And heads it is.
Yep.
There you go. Pochop called it right and is now the District 3 Commissioner in Red Willow County. Handshakes between the three as chance decided the seat. And a little known fact here, this isn't the first time Red Willow County had an election end in a tie. Well, right now, Lincoln City officials are preparing for Memorial Day weekend racing. Citizen journalist Melanie sent this video into our Now Local News app showing us some of the barricades placed along O Street. People racing down O Street is a yearly thing on Memorial Day weekend. It has led to, at times, crashes and even a death. These barriers are being used as a precaution to keep unknowing bystanders safe from the possible races that can get out of hand.
And temperatures will continue to warm up as we go throughout your Memorial Day weekend, and a few of us may even see a couple storms heading into the holiday on Monday. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up here after the break.
Their game moments ago against Oklahoma State. The game had massive implications for who will move on in the Super Regionals. Our sports anchor Jake Holman is at the field right now. He joins us from Bowlin Stadium. How was the game, Jake?
Rod, game 1-1. Nebraska taking a commanding 1-0 lead in this 3-game series versus Oklahoma State tonight. And really, this game got off to a start that every Husker fan would have hoped for it to have been. Of course, Nebraska squaring off against the Cowgirls in game number 1 of this series at Bowling Stadium. But talking about just how this one got started, of course, the pitching match between Jordy Fromm and Oklahoma State's starter Ruby Malin, an Omaha native. Stories just write themselves sometimes, but Malin's day didn't last very long because the Huskers were hitting the ball today. They ended with 12 hits on the afternoon, and one of the stars of the show, Jessie Farrell. She had 5 RBIs on the night, a 3-run homer, and also a 2 RBI single. Nebraska coasted to a big-time win today over the Cowgirls. Your final score in this one, Nebraska 8, Oklahoma State 1. And now that means Nebraska, of course, wins their first ever Super Regional game here at Bowling Stadium. And now they're just 1 win away from booking a trip to Oklahoma City for the Women's College World Series. Now that game wrapping up, as I mentioned just moments ago. I think we've got to go get to post-game here, hear from the team. We'll also talk more highlights and so much more softball, of course, for you tonight here on the news at 10. For now, reporting live at Bowling Stadium, Jay Coleman, Channel 8 Sports.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with meteorologist Dominic Ferraro.
And after we had record rainfall this past weekend, already looking at some more meaningful rainfall over the last 24 hours too. I know unfortunately the softball game did get delayed here in Lincoln last night, but we did get some good rain out. It was about a 1/4 inch last night, another 1/4 inch here this morning. This is your rainfall then for the last 24 hours. And if we take a step back here across the state, lots of meaningful moisture, especially for some areas that needed it all the way from northeastern Nebraska, Norfolk almost at 2 inches there. Continuing then to central Nebraska and then down towards the south and west. As we can see, McCook close to 1.5 inches. So lots of areas that have been very dry and drought-stricken areas that got some much-needed moisture. So hopefully that starts to put us on the right direction. I know we'll likely need to see several rounds of rainfall, especially for central and western Nebraska, but it's a step in the right direction. Here's a look here in the capital city. It's kind of a tale of 2 stories here. Cloudy, dark, overcast skies here on the left side of your Owl Communications camera. And then if I take a step back here, some sunshine. It's right on the edge there here in Lincoln. Temperatures at the moment in the 70s for most of us in eastern Nebraska. Snuck all the way up here to 75 in Lincoln, 74 in Beatrice. And if we get any higher than that, we'll set another high temperature for the day. The climate report come in at about 4 o'clock, set the high here in Lincoln at 75, and maybe we'll get another degree or 2 out of that before it's all said and done. Upper 60s, low 70s out towards the Tri-Cities. A little breezy, but not bad out there. Winds out of the west between 10 to 15 miles per hour. Might see a stronger gust or 2, but we do expect these then to dwindle down as we head shortly after sunset. Here was something that did kind of surprise me as we take a look on your satellite and radar. We're mainly keeping an eye on the chance for hail and wind today, but that's a tornado warning in far western Iowa. Just crossed over the river here from Cass County. At one point it was a confirmed tornado warning. Now is just radar indicated. But that's why we always tell people have that plan for severe weather, even on days where we're not necessarily warning for tornadoes. Sometimes they happen. So not a bad idea to just stay weather aware. Not only do we have 1 tornado warning in this line, we have another just to the south and east of Sioux City. So again, that time of year, very important to stay severe weather aware. Now, if we take a look at Stormcast going forward, this line of storms does move off then to the east over the next couple of hours, and hopefully can get out of the Omaha area without any more impacts to the Big Ten tournament up there. I know we have a late night ahead for those going up to watch the Huskers tonight as they take on Michigan. So I'm going to hope that these move on out, don't cause any more issues. I know we've seen plenty of scheduling issues already here in Lincoln yesterday, but going to just keep an eye on that one. So as we head towards your Saturday forecast, a little bit of cloud cover, especially for central Nebraska, then moving its way off towards the east as we go throughout the afternoon hours. Hoping for a little bit of sunshine as we wrap things up here in Lincoln, but the chance for another shower, maybe a few thunderstorms for north central and into northeastern Nebraska as we go throughout your Saturday afternoon and evening. That tries to work its way to the south and east, and then we'll fizzle out for a clear start to your day on Sunday morning. Going forward, we do still have that marginal level 1 out of 5 risk in place for Omaha, Lincoln, and Beatrice. Again, hail, wind, the main concerns there, but as we can see, a couple brief spin-up tornadoes can't be ruled out in some of those stronger storms either. I think we're mainly just looking at rain chances, though, here for the capital city. And then for your Sunday forecast, another shot at some storms as we head into the afternoon. It looks like we'll get a line popping up there just to the west of Grand Island, down towards southwestern Nebraska, close to McCook. And these don't hang on particularly well. Moisture could be an issue, especially here in eastern Nebraska, depending on how long we can bring in some of that Gulf moisture over the next couple days. And once again, kind of fizzles things out as we head towards early Monday morning. But a marginal level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather in place for Grand Island, down towards McCook, up towards Columbus here, and for Sioux City. And for the moment, hail and wind the main concerns on the strongest storms on that front. Temperatures going forward are going to stay on the warmer side here in Lincoln. It looks to be a very warm Memorial Day, as we'll see high temperatures in the upper 80s, and that sticks around here as we head towards the middle of the week. Our next best shot at some precipitation coming there on Wednesday, Thursday. Should be wrapped up then as we head into next weekend, and looks like we'll be sticking around in the 80s as we head towards the start of June.
Thank you, Dominic. Coming up next, we're heading into the Sports Zone. Nate, a big couple of days for both the Husker softball and baseball teams.
As we just heard from Jake, a big day, the Super Regionals. We're going to talk Big Ten tournament. A slight update on that. We'll have an update on both teams coming your way next in the Sports Zone.
From playing
Now, from the Channel 8 Sports Zone, sponsored by Greens Furnace and Plumbing, here's Channel 8 News Sports with Sports Director Nate Johnson. The Channel 8 News Sports Zone.
Well, hey, what's going on? Thanks so much for tuning into the Sports Zone today. Nebraska's first game in the Big Ten tournament was slated for 5 p.m. However, due to forecasted weather, the game prior between UCLA and Purdue will plan to start at 7 p.m. tonight, meaning Nebraska may not play until late tonight, if at all. We'll give you more of an update when we learn more. This season, though, has been a special one this far for the team. 41 wins on the year, just a great environment they've had all season long. And softball has been just as dominant this season as well. And we got to hear and see from the softball team. They're playing, just wrapped up against Oklahoma State, a big game for them. But here was Coach Bolt on the Husker baseball team ahead of their matchup.
Yeah, it sounds like the pre-sales for tickets are going well. Hopefully they have to open a few more sections for us out there. Yeah, excited to get back. I mean, I just think it's kind of a unique situation this year where we're having practices here this week, but looking forward to the weekend, you know, and playing well on Friday and hopefully in front of a really large crowd and, you know, staying around for the weekend and having a chance to win 3 straight, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think anybody in the Big Ten's ever done that.
Well, the journey for a three-peat begins either tonight, tomorrow. Of course, we'll give you an update from Big Red as we learn more. But Case Sanderson spoke on having the support of Big Red Nation and the mentality of the team going into the tournament.
Obviously, you know, it's nice having a whole crowd behind you and just having the confidence to go into the tournament, knowing we have some success. And with this team, you know, going into with a winning streak actually gives us, you know, propels us to even be more confident, not just in that, but truly just knowing that we're playing good ball right now, and just to boost that and knowing we can be calm and collected with everything we do.
And we'll, of course, have an update on the potential start of today's game on air and on our now local news app. Now, as we saw, Nebraska softball was in action. That game got rained out yesterday. They were back to work today, and boy, did they look good. 8-1 the final today. Big thanks for Jake for covering that all day for us. He'll have a full recap of the game tonight at 10 p.m. But a great start for Nebraska's Super Regional run as they win again today 4-1. Now, Saturday's game will be at 4 p.m. from Bowlin Stadium. Well, finally, the Doane Tigers were playing in their first ever NAIA World Series game, a hard-fought game, not going Doane's way, though. MACU takes it 7-3. The Tigers will play tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central to try and keep their historic season going in Lewiston. And that'll do it for sports tonight. Rob, we'll go ahead and send things back over to you.
All right, thank you so much, Nate. Let's get a final check of the weather with Dominic to see how this Friday night is looking as we head into the weekend.
Yeah, still keeping an eye on a few showers out there. I think the majority of us do thankfully stay on the dry side. The worst of it seems to be pushing through the Omaha area right now. So hopefully we can get that Husker game off tonight. But if not, then long day up in Omaha perhaps here for your Saturday. And, you know, the weather doesn't look too bad for it. Your overnight lows tonight down into the 40s. A few spots might even get to the upper 30s in central Nebraska. Here in Lincoln into the upper 40s, and then far southeastern Nebraska only seeing lows there into the 50s. 70s across the state tomorrow, a few passing clouds, but outside of a storm chance or two in north central Nebraska, should be a fairly pleasant day going forward. One last look here at that Memorial Day forecast. Temperatures only going to warm up here as we go through the weekend. Our best chance at some storms here on Sunday, but looking ahead to plenty of sunshine for the holiday on Monday.
All right, thank you, Dominic, and thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy your Friday night, and we'll see you back here at 10.
Ernie's Mattress